What's going down, all my friends in the den? Let's get this shit activated. Oh shit, let me go ahead and open up the bank and shit. Yeah, let me open the bank, make sure everybody can collect a sweet action. Yep. Already. VD Child, what's the motherfucking deal? Brad, the G2X. Oh, man, yeah, shit. You gotta hit the JO, man. It is what it is. I wish you could kick it with us in the den, but shit, you gotta do the damn thing. You gotta respect that. So shit, but you know, whenever you get done, you can always come back. We're gonna have plenty of sauce later. There will always be more dens, and you know you're always welcome in the den. Let me yeah, let's get this. Let me get the bank all the way open. My fault. And man, I got a bunch of sauce I still owe. I've been writing the shit down. I need to go ahead and get everybody what they do. And so that way y'all can gamble with it and shit. So by the end of this stream, I will make sure everybody has their sauce correct. Let me make sure. Let me look. Let me write it down one more again. Bam, 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 bam. And what's the motherfucking deal, Roman? What's going down? All right, cool. Bam. See, look at you. You look at you. I already get mad for that. I'm finna take away your. I'm gonna block you if I gave you moderator status. What kind of shit is that? What the fuck kind of shit is that? What's up, Sam? What's the motherfucking deal, man? So, look, while I get everything ready, because I'm not under control, I fucking was late making thumbnails and doing dumb shit. We're gonna get that intro cracking, man, and we're gonna get into some good kush. We're gonna talk about a bunch of shit like we do. Open that damn
smoke weed every day.
What's the motherfucking deal, man? Yeah, you talk about getting Bryant. He really didn't. I don't know. I might have heard him say something. Maybe I must have missed that part or something. But like I say, he just basically was saying a bunch of what we expected him to say, man. You know what? I think we'll do a real low today instead of some minis. We'll get this little blizzle blazzle. Oh man, look, I got Martavius over Dez. We talking about upside, you know what I'm saying? Dez losing the sauce, he losing the juice. Man, look, so tell me, like I told y'all, right? So if y'all was in the stream last, in the Saul stream, I was talking about the Cat Williams thing. Man, why Cat Williams stole the robo-hose shit, dog? Cat Williams, look, see, this is what happened. See, them Jacksonville motherfuckers, they been in the stream, they been in the sauce, then they been stealing the kush. They went to Jacksonville, gave Cat Williams the jokes. That nigga was talking about robo-hose and saying the exact same shit. W nigga, what's the motherfucking deal? Was saying the exact same shit we was talking about. Women, y'all about to go extinct. You better get your game up. All they was saying the exact Cat Williams stand up. Go. All you gotta do is watch that hoe on Netflix, dog. That motherfucker was talking about a robotic, but he was calling them computer bitches. You know what I'm saying? But basically talking about robo hoes, dog. I was like, this nigga this been in the kush den. You know what I'm saying? You know, he be smoking that. He be smoking that ooh wee. He might be on some other shit. He might be on something stronger than kush, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, look, all you got to realize, dog, is like I say, women just have to learn to be more comfortable with themselves. People as a whole. I'm not going to even just say women, because I just be thinking about motherfuckers who be on that, like Second Life and shit. I'm not knocking it, but like, even like creative players on games and shit, maybe because I've just been cool with myself. I always have made my created characters look like me, and they've always been relatively realistic to scale as best I can. You know what I'm saying? Look, for polite terms, we'll call them robo divas. No, I ain't tripping. Okay, cool. All right, look, I got all kind of grape everything. I know I got one more grape Swisher somewhere. Yeah, I can hear the office drawers. This is where my office supplies are. But yeah, man, like I say, look, but that's what I'm talking about, man. You got to be careful with them robo hoes, man. You know what I'm saying? You get some oil in your shit, your shit might get infected. Get some WD-40 in your urethra, you're gonna be real upset, man. What? They accidentally blew up their own city. Is this something? Did I miss something in the news cycle? Man, look, I'm telling y'all. I'd probably keep me a robo ho on deck. You know, I'm getting a little older. I can't keep up with these young fillies. You know, I ain't got it like I used to. I might need to give me a robo ho just when I can't go. What about me, Eddie? Why you treat me like animal? Y'all don't know about that. So y'all know about that old Eddie Murphy, man. I can't remember. Was that Delirious or was that fucking? Was that Raw? I think that was Raw. Was that Raw? I want to say that was Raw. You say Robo, yeah, get a little female, and Robo dog, if for Scotty. So, motherfucking Bush bitch. But fucking that Eddie Murphy dog. I was like, well, that shit from back in the gap. That shit was the shit, dog. That's what I say. Like new comedy, don't get me wrong. Like I like it. Don't get me wrong. But it's something you like the y'all youngsters. Y'all gonna miss out on some things. You know what I'm saying? Like especially like comedies from the late '80s, like early '90s, before technology. Like that's why they can't come up with new ideas. That's why Hollywood can't come up with new ideas for movies, because with all this technology, the shit just don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? With cell phones and things that used to be, you know, potential problems, like, you know, how you gonna contact somebody or how you gonna be able to do this and do that. You know, now everybody got a motherfucking cell phone because they cheap as fuck. Like that eliminates a lot of, I guess, what would you call them, plot devices or whatever, you know, ploys that you could use to keep a story going. But now you got so much fucking technology, none of that shit is an issue. Like, come on, be serious. Like, you couldn't make Home Alone fucking these days, you know what I'm saying? That wouldn't even make no sense. And then motherfuckers so PC nowadays, they get upset about it. Oh my God, you're making movies about leaving children and that's child abuse. Stop it. They'd be real upset about this. Man, y'all want to talk about child abuse. Now, I don't want to talk about child abuse, but did y'all hear that story? I forgot where the fuck they were. But this fucking couple, they look like some fucking weirdos, dog. Basically had like 13 kids, and not even all just kids, but from the ages, I want to say of like 2 to 29, they said. And, oh no, I ain't gave y'all the white voice. I'm gonna do it one day. I gotta have the right occasion for it. But basically, I had them in there, was starving them, had them malnourished. They said like people were so malnourished, like the motherfuckers who were like teenagers looked like little kids, looked like, because they couldn't develop. Yeah. So it's like shit. So even though I'm 19, you know, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, my advice to y'all, like, if you a youngster, man, if you young, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially like say a lot of you late 90s babies. But y'all still got some of it because y'all kind of grew up in the late 90s. Y'all saw some things, so y'all have some understanding. But like these 2000s kids, really, that's when the technology was really starting to get full blown. Man, but that's what I'm saying. But look, here's the thing. That's all females got to say is just say, look, I ain't trying to talk. I'm trying to get some action, man. Because, see, half the time, niggas don't really be wanting to talk, but they so used to having to do that, you know, to get some hype. You know, they come halfway kind of pre-programmed with that mentality in mind. So they wasting time talking when really it's just a lack of communication. Look, You know, look, this is what I want. This is what I'm trying to get up at you. Okay, bet. I want the same thing. And voila, situations like that work so much better. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got way more toys than us. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair. Like, you ever went over to your partner house, man, and you know what I'm saying? That nigga just had all the new toys, had all the new systems and shit like that. You ain't have shit. You ever came up poor, you know what I'm saying? You be hating, this motherfucker got all the toys. This nigga got all the good shit, man. He got all the fly clothes and all that. Women got all that shit, dog. Like, how many stores are there, like off the top of your head, that you can name dedicated just to men? Like, just men's only clothing stores. Like, no woman shit in sight. It's not that many. You know what I'm saying? What, like a Men's Warehouse, maybe like a, what's that, like K&G, little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What, I think it's like a Destination XL, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. But you talk about women's stores, it's a million in a fucking hat. You can't, you never run out. You never run out of shit to name. But what I'm saying is, y'all women be acting like it's just unfair. Y'all got all the good shit. It did, like I say, but what's even worse, not even just about clothes though, but I'm talking about, like, go to a sex toy shop. Going to a sex toy shop is like going to your partner house who got all the good shit. Now, you don't want the same toys. Hopefully you don't want the same toys that they want. But they get all the good shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got all kind of, we you know what I'm saying? A robo-hoe would be just a dip in the water compared to all the good shit that they got. You know what I'm saying? No answer for it till my brother got home and do your work. Be in a couple. That's what I'm saying. Nowadays, shit. I'm telling you, like, I remember being young, dog. Like I said, this is when I was younger, probably kindergarten. When I was still, I think we had moved back and forth, and I think we were staying out in Beaumont for a little bit. My fucking kindergarten was a few miles. I remember used to be walking home, dog, by myself. My tea lady had to fucking work, and shit. I'd walk. It wasn't like a thing, dog. Like, I remember that shit, like some miles. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no GPS, wasn't no none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker knew how to get home. Like, fuck it. I'm finna hit the stroll. I'm finna fucking go ahead and get to the house, man. It used to be like that commercial where the little kid would be walking home and they'd always have the drug dealers. Hey, man, you want to try this stuff? Like, no, man, I'm cool. But it wasn't never none of that shit. Look, man, look, here's my thing. Here's my thing, though. I ain't trying to be proactive. I don't want a bunch of artificial shit. I just need one robo-hoe. I'll be good. And then the rest of everything else, like, I need real action. You know what I'm saying? I need some interactivity. Because I don't think it'll feel the same if you try to, like, rough up a robo-hoe. You know what I'm saying? You know, you getting all into it. You try to flip the bitch around. Motherfucking leg come unscrewed, fall off and some shit. You know what I'm saying? You get too rough with that bitch, you're going to have to send her back in for repairs. They going to be like, man, what the fuck you was doing with this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? How the fuck you broke the robo-hoe, my nigga? What you really got going on? She going to have fucking fingerprints all around her neck from getting choked and shit. But sometimes the real thing can be a hassle, you know. But it is what it is. Man, if the robo get pregnant, it's time for me to leave the planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to be. I don't want to know what kind of technology they put in this shit, and whatever it is, I don't need to be a part of that. So. Yeah, it's gonna be a thing. They're gonna be, look, cause see, what you're gonna have is people gonna start feeling like, so it's gonna be some shit like fucking Fallout, man, where motherfuckers gonna start feeling sorry for like the little android people, you know what I'm saying? Well, they're people too, you know, and what they call them, synths, yeah. They gonna be like, yeah, you know, feeling sorry for the synthetic people. Motherfuckers gonna start going to jail for robo-hoe abuse, babe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that motherfucker gonna be digitally destroyed, wires coming all out that motherfucker. Like that episode of fucking Rick and Morty where that motherfucker, he thought he got the thing, he thought it was just a fucking sex doll thing, or it was, but then he got this shit pregnant and then had that fucking little monster baby shit. But let's get into a little bit of conversation, because we were talking about some stuff in the soft sports. You know, we talked about some of these Me Too's. We were talking about Aziz Ansari. And I like to say, I don't know if y'all are familiar with him or not, you know. He's a little comedian guy. I want to say he's like, I'm not sure if he's like Indian descent, something like that. But he's funny, though. He's a funny little dude. He's Randy. Real, what's the deal, Mr. Chill? But apparently, somebody just came and wrote this whole Me Too about him. And, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's gotten to the point where you can't go out on a date. Like, I don't understand, and I need understanding about this term, enthusiastic consent. Like, this is a new thing that, like I said, it's brand new to me. I've just recently come across this, like I said, as I was reading this thing. But basically, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, and I'm going to tell you basically the gist of the story that this chick wrote. Anonymously. Anyway, so something happened. They were both at the same place. And she was on a date with someone else. And the way she tells the story is that basically she was pestering him. He wasn't even interested at first. Then she brought up something. They had some type of mutual conversation. So basically, she was checking for him. And then eventually got his attention, whatever. So I guess they hang out, go out to eat, whatever. She says she makes like a big deal about how fast he tried to pay for the check and get back to the house. Like, that's a thing. And so apparently, I guess they started fooling around. And now she didn't say no, or she didn't say anything into it. He said, like in the letter, she said he should have recognized all the nonverbal cues. I don't know what that means. I understand the word no, plain and simple. I mean, like, I have no problem accepting no. I don't want to do this. I'm not into it. I ain't with it. Cool. That's perfectly fine. When you start talking about nonverbal cues, this is where the water gets very murky. Now, part of my problem is this, is I feel like somewhere in this conversation there was a misunderstanding. And I'm not saying on whom's behalf, but I'm sure that something more was anticipated out of this and that wasn't gotten. Because she complained in this letter that because he picked out the kind of wine that they had, or he had some wine or something, and she complained about it not being a red wine that she would have preferred to have had, and he didn't ask her. So like I say, what happens is it just started getting some more real picky, choosy shit. There's little things within this article that that tell me that she's already come into this situation with some type of expectations. You know what I'm saying? Like, one, you checking for this motherfucker. Two, you're going to be complaining to somebody treating you to something, and you trying to, you know, dissect the situation and be thankful, if anything. And then, like I say, so apparently they started fooling around, didn't go through like that. She eventually said no, said he stopped, didn't force it after that, wasn't trying to do nothing after that. And they sat on the couch and watched Seinfeld. Said she ended up leaving. Said, I think the next day he texted her, said, hey, you know, well, I had a good time. Or text her something complimentary or whatever. And she basically said she didn't and went on some, you know, tirade and told him about nonverbal cues and a bunch of shit like that. And then came out with the story. To me, that was just a bad fucking date. Okay, that's not a fucking motherfucker attacking you or sexually. Right? How is he sex? How is it a Me Too when you're the one that pursued this guy? Okay, now there comes to a point where common sense just has to fucking kick in. Like, you're not a fucking kid. It's late. You going back to somebody's house. You're not fucking doing a screen read. You ain't doing none of that shit. And if you were, that definitely ain't the spot to fucking be doing it. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it's just really unnecessary. So you know what the intentions are. And if that was an issue, you know, before going back to his house after dinner, you said, hey, you know what? Thanks for dinner, but I think I'm going to go home now. What's wrong with that? I see no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? If that's what it was, and you don't want it to go any further, you know, then that is what it is. There's certain things that you want to talk about nonverbal cues. You know, certain actions are also nonverbal cues. Not saying that just because you go back to somebody's house that's saying, okay, well, you got to fuck them. But in someone else's mind, these are the things that are being, this is as a man, that's, that's what you fucking thinking. You thinking that, okay, well, the percentage, the probability of me having intercourse, now she's going back to a place where my bed is, it's late. It's the type of thing that people do. A man is going to think that he's going to get some type of action, or he's going to think that you with it too. I mean, once you get grown, there's a certain expectation for you to understand certain things, I guess. I'm not saying that it has to be that way. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not, you can say so beforehand. You can say, hey, look, I'll go back and kick it with you a little bit, but I'm going to leave. I don't have any intentions of doing, yada, yada, yada. Give somebody a fucking understanding. Also, people expect people to be able to read their fucking minds. And that's the thing. Like, motherfuckers, we're not psychic. Like, we might be thinking with the wrong head sometimes, but that one ain't psychic either. You know what I mean? Shit, like, that's why I say, I feel the way I feel about a lot of these things, because, it's a lot of shenanigans out there. Especially in that whole dating game. It's a lot of shenanigans out there when this whole modern romance shit that people call it. But in reality, if you're actively dating, you're going to run into a couple of motherfuckers like that. But I honestly feel like the majority of women currently don't see it that way, but you're going to start seeing a significant number of them start to feel that way because they felt like they've been done a particular way, or that men have treated them this way or that way. When look, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Give yourself credit for being intelligent. Like, and you don't need to be catered to either. Like, that's the problem, is like people make, like, women should be offended by this stuff, a lot of this shit, because it's like people make them seem like they're dumber than what they are. Like, oh, women are just so stupid and naive. They don't know any better. You got to think for them. So you as a man, you got to, that's insulting. You know what I'm saying? That's an insult to a woman's intelligence. Like, so that's why I say I don't think most women are co-signing to this type of shit. I think most women, grown women, are fucking, will say so. They'll make their intentions known. And I don't think there's a lot of them that do it now. Don't get me wrong. But I think I'm not going to say most women are reasonable, but I think there are a lot of reasonable women out there. I don't think most of them go to the extremes like some of these feminists and all this other shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I heard. I read some shit like they talking about, yeah, for basically for a man, when you have sex, that you're supposed to basically request each and every act that you're doing. Like you said, yeah, can I eat your pussy? Can we have sex doggy style? Would you like to change to the missionary position now? And did, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a whole bunch of crazy shit, dog. So, it was at Arrow 65 for a reason. But that's what I'm saying, man. So that's the crazy thing. And I find it's very, very fucking unfortunate. But it's like I say, these mentalities, they're contagious, and it's starting to affect normal thinking people, and they're starting to buy into this shit. You got a lot of these dudes who come out trying to be heroes and shit now, and oh yeah, guys, you gotta stop doing what you were doing. Man, fuck no. Here's my deal. Like, I would be straight up with you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, fellas, when y'all talk about, this, that, and third, don't beat around the bush. Be straightforward. And if she not with this shit, cut that shit short. Don't continue pursuing, because that's how you start getting into some shit. If she ain't with it, cool, fuck it. Then I'm going to move around and go do something else. Because when you continue that, that's when you become a harasser and you all that other shit. So shit, like I said, if she's not showing no interest in me, that's fine with me, dog. It's a lot of fishies, okay? A lot of fishies. You know what I'm saying? Look. So, what the fuck, Dominic? What the fuck you been? Where did all this damn extra yellow coming from? Said, oh, bro, that's what I'm saying, man. Look. But that's what I mean. That's what the shit has come to, man. Like, it's unfortunate. Like, you literally gotta shit. Look, if I ever have to get back in that situation, I'm gonna start bringing me some contracts. Keep one in your wallet. Just keep it folded up. Unfold it. Well, here, if you don't mind, go ahead and sign this right here. Go ahead and check off on that. Are you cool with? Okay, and this. Okay, bet. Dave, look, Dave was trying to tell y'all, babe. Look. Man, I'm telling you, dog. I'm just saying it's crazy now. Like I said, I'm telling you, it's too easy now. You know what I'm saying? There is no challenge, dog. Like it's digital. Everything is digital dating, dog. Motherfuckers do they dating via app and social media. You know what I'm saying? Then actually get together and have no compatibility. You know what I'm talking about? Don't even talk to each other, barely look at each other, be on the same motherfucking phones and shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You say take to your white robo, she call the cops and say, oh, stop. Who's gonna be the first nigga to go to jail from a robo ho rape? God damn. We already said the first nigga to have a threesome with a real chick and a robo ho. He didn't change the game up. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna go in the pimping hall of fame because he done some different shit. He done changed the game up. But the first one to catch a case off a robo ho, you out of there, dog. I'm telling you. But that's what people ain't peeping, dog. People not peeping it. It's what you got is you got these women who are angry. You got these women who don't get attention, and so instead of that, they're gonna just try to level the play. Because most of these women, dog, like, look, here's my thing, dog. I'm not trying to be funny, and I'm not like name calling. You know, everybody got their preferences, dog. But if you really look at the majority of people, I'm not saying all of Me Too celebrity shit, but you look at the majority of these people who are like these quote unquote feminists, especially these extreme feminists, they're funny looking people, dog. Like they're just not the norm, and they don't fit in, and what they want to do is try to make them or what they're into or how they look become the mainstream or something. Like, and that's not the case, dog. Like, do you fuck what anybody fucking thinks about you, dog? Fuck what anybody feels about how you fucking live. That's the problem. People want attention but don't want to play the game. I mean, you want attention, there's ways you go about it. There's different levels of attention. You can get, you know what I'm saying, some authentic shit because you actually have qualities and skills and people are impressed by the things that you can do. You can go to a cheap route. You can flash and show some skin and whatever, get you some temporary attention because once that wear out, motherfuckers don't give a damn no more. Or they're going to look for the next best thing or whatever, you know. And it's just a variety of things. But instead of doing anything, they just want to be whatever the fuck they are, you know, usually living a slouchy lifestyle, a lazy lifestyle, a pathetic lifestyle, like woe is me and everything's the worst and, you know, all this other shit, you know, don't want to fight for anything and expect that the world should just have to cater to them. Dog, I'm not with that shit, dog. You said that'd be a sister malfunction. Look, but see, look, I'm sure with all the programmers and hackers out here in the world who might have some issues with whatever, you know, it may be. Yeah, but that's what I say. Like I say that, you know, I feel like if you can find something attractive on almost anybody, there's just a couple of extremes that you just can't do it. But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that these people are ugly, but they tend to not be normal by society standards or what large groups of people are into. A lot of these people are awkward and whatever it may be. And everybody's weird in their own right. But all I'm saying is that a lot of these people just want, instead of to put forth the effort in making themselves a better person, they'd rather blame everybody else and try to make people come down to it. And that's the problem I have. Now, I don't believe that all feminism is the same, but there needs to be some type of differentiation in these titles because you have some of these extreme feminists who don't give a shit about anything male. They want to eradicate men off the planet, and you know, everything a man has ever done in life is just awful. It's the worst shit, and you know, dumb shit like that. But then you have feminists who are fighting for, you know, equality for women and you know, equal rights and, you know, other things that they may perceive that may be unjust, you know, not just because they hate all men or they have some type of issue. What you said, hold on, I missed. But like I say, so my thing is just that they all may label themselves in that same group, feminists. And so when you get the same way you catch these crazy, extreme religious people or whatever it may be, because they label them in themselves in the same category as, you know, that majority or whatever that is, people label that whole majority as that. And that's not necessarily the case, you know. You say it's hard to be with a woman as an athlete. Man, look, I be talking about some no me too's, but I be thinking about some of the shit that happened. I don't think I overly aggressed anything, but if they just wanted to make, but I've seen them make some shit up like right then and there. But man, it's been some shit, yeah. But man, you say you have hidden cameras only fucking home. That's funny. But yeah, man, like I say now, but now you got it. But what I'm saying is all these women though, like I say, because this shit ain't just some random shit. Motherfuckers are smart. There's a lot of very intelligent people out there. But now by these people causing these movements and saying, like there are people who honestly say, like, because I forgot where I was reading this other fucking thing, that a complimenting a woman on her looks is harassment. And so I don't blame them, because how do you know? How am I supposed to know? Especially at a job environment. Off the job, shit, shoot your shot. But motherfucking me, a compliment. That's how weak motherfuckers done got. And it's not because they're getting inundated with compliments. They're saying that because they're jealous at other women who actually do get compliments when they don't. Women don't do things necessarily for men. And like I said, I'm not even talking about the feminists and shit. I'm just talking about other shit. Women are motivated by shit other women do. Like, dudes ain't giving a fuck. Like we say, dudes don't care about the purses. I don't give a fuck about the dress. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I want to know what's under it. Yeah, of course. And if it accents it and it makes it look good, fine. Awesome, yeah. But women get these big ass purses and all these other things and heels and all that shit. I'm sure there's some dudes that have heel fetishes and shit like that. But that shit is like in competition with other women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they get attention from men, but more so they get envy and attention from other motherfucking women. You know what I'm saying? But now look, that is a thing though. The panties and bras, I do. That's why, that's what I say underneath. That's I'm not saying a deal breaker, but it's gonna make me question some shit. So, you know what I mean? You say Rodney from Katy Play. He got accused because he rejected the fee. No shit. Wow. Yeah, in the 60s, and it destroyed the family. They say the feminist movement was between. Yeah, I do believe that too. I do believe that, because that's when you really start seeing the black family start to dissipate, dog. You know what I'm saying? Then they start fucking with that welfare, and then it's a lot of that shit. That's why I feel the way I feel about a lot of things, dog. Like, people, may think my beliefs are crazy, but if you go back and look, you can see what caused the issues. And now you got motherfuckers who make a living popping out kids and getting fucking welfare checks, dog. Like, why you on a fucking county check, mate? So that's why I say it's just certain shit, dog. Like, motherfuckers could point fingers outside everywhere else, but it's just certain shit you just gotta dig in and you gotta clean up yourself, man. Like, that shit, motherfuckers who have that mentality, you can tell them everything in the world. You can give them all the opportunity in the world to go get some shit. They not gonna do that, dog. Like, so that's why I say, man, it's really like people you dealing with, man. You gotta realize what kind of motherfuckers you fuck with, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's dynamic. It's not like this person is a that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this person is just this, man. People are dynamic. Now, people, like, I guess to understand it, we, for us to understand people, we compartmentalize shit. So, oh, that guy's he works, fucking construction. Oh, he must be this way, this type of way, this. But man, these people are dynamic, dog. Like, you people just, there's no mold. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there are a lot of people who have a lot of common habits, who live common and similar lifestyles, but you can't go assuming that type of shit about people, man. It's like, you said, brother knows all your thumb. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'm trying to step it up on the thumbnail game. I'm trying to clean it up a little bit, because I know some of my shit be a little busy. So like I said, working on a bunch of shit. Oh yeah, you talking about no? Hell no, there's no due process, though. Like, once you get accused of some shit, that's basically it. You know, even if you did not do it and it comes out that you had nothing to do with it, you didn't do that shit, people are going to believe that because people would rather believe the negative about you. Even if it don't, they going to still say you sexually aggressive. Even if it was some shit a motherfucker co-signed with, you know what I'm saying, that they were okay with. Like, they can decide, well, like this is the thing. And that's why I say it's scary. You got to be careful, dog. You got to fucking be careful. You have to definitely be careful because a woman can go back and say, well, you know what? I don't think I wanted to have sex last night. I changed my mind about that. I think I was raped. Even though it was consensual. Like, this is what motherfuckers are saying is okay. Like, that's the type of crazy shit that's going on. I'm not saying everybody, but I understand why people are afraid and people are being cautious with this Me Too shit. Because it's like now any interaction between a man and a woman that escalates above a fucking shit. Even they don't want you fucking handshaking now. You can't fucking stare at a motherfucker too long. You know what I'm saying? You got to walk with your motherfucking shit like this. Hey, how you doing today, Susie? Is everything all right? How's the family? All right. Well, I'll talk to you later. And fucking keep trucking, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's the type of shit they're shaking these days. You say you was on a rape case about 3 years ago. Last week, the guy was an engineer and befriended this girl he worked with. They dated. She broke up with her. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. And see, this is what I'm saying. We as a society, we just have to change the way we look at shit. You know, because we have to stop looking at women as like innocent. Women are just as capable of malicious activity as men are. You know, that's not a bad thing or a good thing. It's just an understanding. But as a society, we still have this belief that ain't no way, no how. That's just an anomaly. Fuck that, dog. So, really. Wow, that's that type of shit right there. Make you want to catch a body. Like, bitch, you what? And that's what I mean, man. Like, you and a woman can be so malicious you can never know her true motive. She might, shit. That's why I say, like, dating with money is hard. You better not let a motherfucker know you got money, dog. Man, dog, like when I'm talking about women are just as malicious as men. They do just as much shit, dog. Women commit just as many sexual acts against younger men as dudes do. I don't care what anybody says, but it's that stigma that, oh, well, shit, boy, you becoming a man, or you're not going to go tell. You know what I'm saying? Because as a man, you're like, well, you're not thinking of it like that. You know, you're supposed to be getting pussy. That's what it's supposed to be. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay. But it's a lot of that fucking shit goes on, dog. Like, this is not a fucking joke. This is not fucking nothing new. Like, you think that you think with the fucking 50 teacher stories a year that come out that it would stop happening, but you still see it continually happen because this is a fucking thing. If all this other shit is an epidemic that, you know, all this feminism is preaching against, I mean, there has to be something shaking on the women's side. What is going on that end? Like, unhappy marriages? What the fuck? It can't be all just that. It has to be some other underlying issues that these women have in common, you know. And even if they are, why are they cheating on their husband? I thought only men did that. I mean, there's a lot of narratives that are pushed out that people have to realize shit applies across the board to all human beings. These things are characteristics. These things are habits or whatever they may be. No matter what fucking sex you are, what color you are, you know what I'm saying, even what religion you are. People have these things. They're just human fucking nature. And that's my thing that I try to say. That's why I talk about individuality. I talk about real equality. I look at motherfuckers all the same. I don't judge no fucking body, man. Well, none of that shit, because all that shit is the same, dog. Like, just, yeah, well, you may have a smaller body frame and you can fucking carry a kid. You know what I'm saying? All right, you might be a motherfucking bigger and I don't know. It is what it is. Like shit. It's just. I mean, you just. That's about it. Maybe some physical characteristics, and like I say, that can vary from motherfuckers too. Cause there's some old petite ass niggas out there. Dog. Come on, man. There'll be small ass people. So I mean, shit. It just is what it is, man. You just take everybody for who the fuck they actually are. Like, that's why I say I don't buy into too much of that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can only take you for what I know you, or what I know about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've been cool with me, it's all the fuck. Then you cool with me, man. Shit. So, let me see what y'all talking about in this chat action. I'll be on my little. We need witch trial. What the fuck you talking about, Dominic? But yeah, man, that's fucked up, man. Like I say, we in the economy to let the church have power. Get kind of boy, Dominic. I'm finna take your your moderator abilities away for 15 minutes. You talking crazy? Say Lori's play on that. She was, oh man, that's what I'm saying, man. Like I bet she wasn't dressed nothing like that when they was out together. I bet she ain't had no motherfucker. That's why I say like. Suits are the most evil tool in the box, dog. A suit can change the whole fucking game. The whole game. People's whole perception. That's why I say people are foolish, dog. Everything is advertising. Everything is perception. How I advertise myself to you is how you perceive me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's unfortunate. Like I wish people could process people for who they are. I wish people could understand more genuine shit. You know what I mean? But people can't. People have to. They have to be sold. Bullshit. That's unfortunate. I try to stay away from that shit, but it be like that, man. Man, Steph, you look. You gotta do your dig, man. Look, it ain't no more shooting your shot. You gotta catch your dig, man. So. But yeah, it's unfortunate. It's a crazy world out there. So like I say, I don't think it's just a thing, man. It's you gotta go do homework. Yeah, it happens, man. Women who want control. Janet Jackson, motherfucking ass. Man. That's funny. Oh, no word? Niggas cancel the whole week. What is this shit? This cold shit, man. I'm not liking what's taking place with this. I'm very upset. I'm not liking any of it. I don't like cold weather. I'm not a fan of it. I didn't sign up for this. I did not vote for the cold weather. People sliding around, motherfuckers on 59, turning around, tripping with themselves on some crazy shit. Man, this sauce background made photos. Which one? The one you made? I'm not sure which background you meant. Man. So, yeah, motherfuckers out there tripping, dog, driving backwards on fucking 59, like fucking busting a U on the on-ramp and shit. Like, what the fuck you get on that bitch for? Like, what the fuck, dog? Like, you know, I mean, I hit the road and shit, but but I'm motherfucking me, you know what I'm saying? Don't fucking said 99 reports of the incident were false. I bet they trying to quiet all that fucking shit because You don't want nobody to get suspended in that shit. Them motherfucking rockets. But yeah, man, the higher up you get, the colder shit gets, dog. Like motherfuckers think, what the fuck you think you gonna do? I'm not finna drive on anything curving. I'm not fucking taking any roads that require me to make a sharp fucking turn, dog. Like I will drive straight, and I will drive straight back, and I will drive 2/3 of the speed limit at most. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. The whole story changed. Now they're saying it was Tariq Black. It wasn't Capella. Everybody thought Capella was dropping his nuts, man. But like I say, motherfuckers just making up stories. Like everything is false now, dog. That's what I'm saying. Like it don't even fucking matter. They say you only gonna probably do a few 20, 25 minutes. Man, I'm ready for Harden to get back, dog. I need my Rockets to get back right, man. Shit, nigga. I ain't banging shit. Not no motherfucking ice. I ain't got no motherfucking snow tires. I'm not equipped for this shit, dog. I don't even think I'm supposed to be out in like under 50-degree weather. I'm sure like my efficiency declines. So, you know what I'm talking about. You say women can't be, but see, like shit, the vice president wife won't even let him go nowhere with no women if she ain't around. So shit, she might be on to something, man. You know what I mean? That might be telling you what it is right there. Women don't trust other women. So, I mean, that's telling you something, man. But shit, I don't, motherfuckers dudes don't trust other dudes either. But I don't know. I don't give a shit. Fuck them. Motherfuckers gonna be who the fuck they are, dog. You are responsible for your motherfucking self and your actions. Okay. I think the one I got from you, I think they were they JPEGs or PNGs? I don't know. I must see. I think did I get them from you off the Twitter or did I? Let me check and see. I think I got them off the Twitter. I don't recall. No, it's telling me about can't get messages. But anyway, my bad. So right now you got about 40 seconds left. While we doing that there. While y'all get y'all's stuff checked out. Man, so what's going down this weekend? When is that? When is the Black Panther movie supposed to come out? It's not like I'm finna watch it. I'm just asking because I hear everybody else talking about this. Yeah, when's that Black Panther gonna come out? That movie looks good. I think I'm gonna go check it out. I mean, you'll never go watch that bitch. I'm so far behind because like I can't watch that bitch because I gotta watch all the rest of the fucking other movies because I don't like watching movies and I don't know what the fuck is going on. So that shit be fucking with me, dog. He said if a man is friends with a broad, he's too weak. He wants to fuck it. He's too weak to speak up. I can believe that in about 95% of cases. I can believe that in about 95% of cases. 92 to 95% of cases. Because really and truly and honestly, other than maybe a working situation, and even then, shit, like I say, because familiarity brings, you know what I'm saying, it breeds comfort, you know what I'm saying? So the more familiar motherfuckers get with each other, certain things are just bound to happen. I mean, call it science or call it whatever the fuck, certain energies collide, shit just gonna happen. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a very, very interesting thought. I mean, it's a pretty much true thought, though. Most of the time, dudes just trying to smash. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I saw some fucking shit dude talking about I start off in the friend zone. Now we're getting married. She finally said yes. What the fuck? Finally? Like, so that mean your ass stuck around through all the downs, you know what I'm saying? After this dude, that dude, didn't work out with him. She's just like, fuck it. Why not? Fucking marry this dude. You said the February 16th is the release date? Okay. Oh, okay, shit. So it's like after Valentine's Day. I just got to catch up. I need to do something interesting. I need to do something interesting for the Kush Den. I'm gonna start watching these movies and reviewing them to try to catch up to watch the fucking Infinity War or whatever this shit is. It's like I say, it's too many fucking shits going on. I don't even know what's going on, man. Fucking Infinity War. What happened to the other wars? Fuck, they said fuck World War, whatever, just Infinity War. How do you get worse? Like, how do you do more than that? How do you fucking have more than an Infinity War? I mean, this shit ain't gonna ever stop. It don't end. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just gonna start over and keep fighting. This is like the greatest war of all time. So let's see, who won the raffle here? Okay, G2X1 already. You said the Terrarium TV app. What's all that about? I'm gonna check that out. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like I don't understand that, man. If somebody say they don't want me, dog, okay, cool, no biggie. All right, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna move the fuck on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, shit. It's like I don't know, but people, I guess they persistent and they if you want something, you want it. But that's like I said, that's that ultimate pedestal putting in. I don't understand that, man. Like I think you have to think higher of yourself to just want somebody so bad you're just gonna submit yourself to what they want just so you can to do. I mean, you just willing to go through a whole bunch of shit like until this person just loses up. It was you all along that I should have been. No, fuck no. You know what I'm saying? That's not the case. And then you feel like you won. No, you waited for a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? You could have found somebody who wants to put you on that fucking pedestal. You know what I'm saying? In that amount of time, who feels that way about you, like shit. But I don't know. People want what they want, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like I say, I don't understand. I don't know what it is. See, I didn't do a numbers. Right, let's see. Okay, Mob Dro. That sounds like some gangster weed. Thinking Mob Dro. Let me get some of that Mob Dro, nigga. Man, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what I'm talking about. All right, look at this. You talking about Gabrielle Union, fucking Vivica Fox. You know what I mean? These are attractive women eating ass, and they cool with it, not giving two shits. And I don't care what nobody fucking do. Whatever floats your boat, do your damn thing. So then you got to look at you got some of these women out here who ain't trying to get with the program. You got to tell them, hey, look, Vivica Fox out here eating ass. She ain't even tripping. Gabrielle Union, you know what I'm saying? You watching her show all the time. You know what I'm talking about? We talking about motherfucking me, Martin's little sister, man. You know, Bad Boys, you know, Gabrielle. But shit, these motherfuckers are wild. You talk about some, no, I don't want to do this, that, and the third. I'm telling you, it's a highly competitive market out there. You better value yourself, you know what I'm saying? If you not, and I'm not telling people to go out and cheat. I'm not saying things like that. But I'm saying if you are not happy in your situation, you must state these things. You have one life to live, as you know what I'm saying. This motherfucker fly by, man. If you're not happy with what you got shaking, you need to say so. You need to speak up, because what you'll be surprised, what would really surprise you is, depending on the kind of relationship you have, and like it would depend on the woman, I guess. It just depends on the woman. I ain't gonna say it would surprise you, but women, if they respect you, are more willing to cooperate with some of the things you may be interested in. Don't sell yourself short. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just not speaking up is making you miss out on a lot of shit. You know what I mean? A lot of shit. So that's my advice of the day. You know what I'm saying? Speak your mind. Let your old lady know. If you got an old lady, let her know. If not, make sure you enjoy yourself. Don't sell yourself short for someone who does not appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Women would be like, hey, you know, you start. You mean you. Ladies, I mean, I understand. I understand why, you know, and like I said, it's a whole complete thing. I don't want to make it seem like I just blame everything on women, because niggas be fucking shit up too. Everybody be, like I say, it's all people. You know what I'm saying? But it's just some common habits that women have I find funny, and one of those things is like how women demand, they want a relationship like up front. Like, you can see that shit if you ever be fucking around with some of them fucking little dating sites and shit. If the first shit on their profile, I'm looking for something serious. If you're not serious, I don't got time for you. Like, how the fuck? You know, motherfuckers, but you know what I'm saying? If you ain't looking, like, how the fuck you want to know if somebody wants something serious with you? If they don't get a chance to talk. But if you like going into something with an agenda, you're going to lose, because you're going to be like looking for that shit. And like I say, my advice to women would be like, man, don't do that shit. If you just got to let things, for people as a whole, like, you can't go out hunting for something. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out reaching for something, because then you're going to start trying to put shit together that really ain't there, and you're going to make it make sense in your head because that's what you want. But I think people gotta relax, man. I think people get too caught up in society and in the way that society sees shit should be. Well, you got, especially like a woman, you got to be married, you got to be this, you got to be that. Man, fuck that. Do your thing, man. Like, enjoy yourself. Just don't be popping up with a bunch of motherfucking kids. Protect your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? But when you out there like trying to make every nigga you meet that dude, you know what I'm saying? Then fuck. You know, it's gonna end up in, you're gonna find a way to try to make the wrong motherfucker that person, and you know it's gonna end up no bueno for anybody. So don't be silly, rap your willy. Yeah, absolutely, man. This don't work. I'm done. Women not going. Man, the thing is, dog, there's some cool chicks out there, dog. Don't get me wrong, but some of them start off real cool and then end up flipping the script on you. You just gotta hope you find the right one, or you just gotta establish certain types of relationships, man. You know, it is what it is. Man, niggas, I'm sure Gates or somebody done talked about that type of shit, man. I'm sure he didn't, because you know he was already eat the booty club. What's his name? Was talking about eat the booty gang. You don't know now, nigga. Trick Daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole lot of rhyming. I can't remember all that. Just put a motherfucking condom on, nigga. Shit. Man, we'll have to talk about that with dealing with women and how to handle situations like that. But we done damn near hit that hour mark, so that'll be a whole different conversation to be getting into, and definitely gonna have to get ready for some sauce here in a little bit. Get some Wink Wednesdays going. But that's definitely a topic that we can talk about more so. Actual relationships. See, I gotta start. I'm gonna start taking I'm gonna start doing the Kush Den a little bit differently. Now that I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna start doing the Kush Den a little bit differently. So, not we'll do it. We might do a late den depending on who streams tonight or not. But it just hit me. But start doing the Kush Den a little bit different. I got some ideas now, and so we're gonna make it better because, like I said, it's about making everything better. It's about getting better. It's about improving. It's about stepping it up a notch. So I have some ideas to make the den much better. But what's my longest stream? I want to say the longest stream was probably a Kush Den stream. I want to say I had one that almost went 2 hours. I might have had one that went 2 hours. But I don't know. I'm trying to see shit. I need to check that out. But I want to say it was one that went about 2 hours or so. I don't know. Just fucking blitzed. Because I don't know what happened. Just got to talking about a bunch of crazy shit. These things like 2 hours and 30 minutes and no shit. Man, yeah, I mean, all those things are things. But that's what I say, man. That's why you have to look for, natural, as natural a woman as you can. I mean, but people like to be lied to, you know what I mean? But everything you do, men wear cologne too, so I ain't gonna hit them with that. You know what I mean? Everybody has things that they do that to make themselves look better, or people to perceive themselves as looking better. Man, I want some fucking. No, actually, I'm gonna tell that story. I'll probably tell that story later. I'll tell that story later. Yeah. Man. Yeah, man. Look, it was one of the first Kush Dens. Yeah. I need to see, man. I'm trying to see what's up with that boy Shaq Kush, dog. Shaq Kush don't want to slide in the den, man. You know what I'm saying? He didn't abandon the whole game, man. You know what I'm saying? But, with that being said, y'all make sure y'all slide by that StaySaucy.com. Go check out some of that fresh sauce merch. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tell your partaking friends about the Kush Dens. They're always welcome in. You know what I'm saying? Depending on, like I say, who all streams tonight and how late it gets. If it's too late, I ain't gonna fuck with it because I know some people will be going back, but I probably will anyway because I'll be lying. I'm gonna probably fuck with it. Because I said I wasn't gonna do it last night and I fucking did. So we'll probably have a den later, man. Do a Shaq face reveal. See, we got to get a Shaq voice reveal first. Shit, that motherfucker don't ever be showing up no more. fucking Shaq Kush, man. Shit, yeah, get that motherfucker and play him in some Age of Empires. That's some old shit. Let y'all watch that shit there. I don't know. Yeah, he don't want that Age of Empire, man. But anyway, so y'all be cool like y'all be cool, man. I'll catch y'all probably like 7 o'clock-ish for Wink Wednesday in the sauce. It's your boy Ed Honcho. Deuce up. I'm out with the outro. Here it go.